So global markets are in the red. What's happening? Should you be scared? What's happening to the Philippine market as well? Check this video out. Hey guys, this is Marvin Germon. I make videos about the stock market on a daily basis. So if you want to know more on how to crush it, how to win, and how to make a strategy, even if the market is down, subscribe, smash the bell, like, comment, so you get updated on what's happening on the market. So the heart and the goal of this is still the same. I want to build a framework where you have Filipinos knowing what they're getting into and winning on the markets. Hey guys, so it's the lunch break on a Tuesday, on a very rainy and windy Tuesday, and I'm off to a meeting. I'm just walking. As you've noticed, I love walking in BGC. It's such a walkable city. So I want to talk about this. Number one, the PSEI is down right now. It's at 77 plus already. It broke significant support levels already, and bearish pressure is continuing to mount. Bearish pressure is continuing to at least have a larger preference already than people wanting to buy higher. With that being said, I also mentioned that there's a strong support at the 7,500 level. Let's see if the selling will go up to 7,500, because if it goes to 7.5, that will be a make or break situation. If the PSEI stays above 7,500 and bounces, we are still seeing the market moving sideways. The 7.5 to 8.1 progression still pretty much intact, and the market will just move over a sideways progression. However, if over the next few days the PSEI does not hold 7.5, we might be in for a larger movement downward, and I'll keep you updated on what's happening based on the parameters that we have there. But the best thing that you can do when things like this happen is not to act out of emotion, is to follow your plan and just stick to either the technicals or the fundamentals. That being said, here's the thing. As when I woke up this morning, I checked the global markets, and Europe, North America, and the opening of the Australian and New Zealand markets were massively down. They were in the red. Majority of the world markets, the major indices around the world, are all down. What's the trigger of this? What caused this? What pushed this? You have to understand this. I've been vlogging over the past few months already about the trade war and its initial effect. And here's the thing. Because Donald Trump placed another set of tariffs, placed a stockpile of tariffs for the Chinese, for Chinese products, one of the things that the Chinese government did to somehow protect themselves and to somehow soften the blow was to devaluate the yuan. You have to remember this. If the yuan is devaluated, it makes their exports more attractive as well. It somehow will soften the blow. But this is what's causing a global spiral already on some of the markets. As of closing yesterday, the Dow Jones and S&P 500 were all down around 2.9%, and you had a lot of the larger indices also down in that fashion. So why am I saying this? There's a bit of uncertainty because what used to be a trade war is now moving and spiraling also into a currency war as well, and it's spilling over already to a lot of regions. It's also hitting the peso, as the peso devaluated yesterday as well. So that's the impact of what's happening in the two largest economies. You have to remember this. Even if the Philippines is economically moving, economically zooming, we are not immune about what's happening globally. That if the two largest economies, the US economy and the Chinese economy, gets a hiccup, we all experience it. And you have to remember this. Hello everyone. You have to understand this also, that where we are right now, there was a disclosure that inflation was relatively good. It's lower. It's in the bandwidth of what the BSP projected. It's lower than where we were last year. However, if you try to get the context already, this whatever downward movement that we are seeing is not anymore just triggered by something that's happening domestically. It's something triggered by what's happening in the global economy as well. So the inflation data, as good as it may be, and some of the earnings reports, as good as they may have been, whatever you're seeing right now, whatever downward sentiment you're seeing right now is pretty much triggered by that. So what does that mean also? How does that affect the stocks that you would want to buy? How does that affect your trading plan? It always still goes back to technical and fundamental analysis. For stocks that are breaking down, you have to avoid them with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. For stocks that are breaking down, if you own them and you are a trader, the best thing that you can do is to cut loss. If for stocks that are going down and you are an investor and the fundamentals did not change, the fundamentals remain the same, and the valuations just get more attractive, find an area, find a spot, find a particular price where you want to buy, and you start coming in. Now here's the thing also, as for those who know how to use technicals, when a stock is breaking down, sellers are taking over, sellers are in control, sellers are ultimately very and massively strong. You do not want to catch a stock while it's falling. You do not want to catch a stock while it's dropping. The name of the game still is to come in based on how good the company is if you're an investor, and to find out areas where it becomes so amazing for you to buy at that level based on your trigger. To sum this all up, because my meeting is right over there, basically this. Number one, stick to your plan. It will always go back still to valuations and fundamentals and or technicals depending on how you want to decide your trade will go. Movements like this happen, downward drops like this happen. This is something that shouldn't make you scared because the market is meant to also go down. It's cyclical. They go down, and if you follow your emotions, you will lose. If you deviate from your plan, you will lose. The way for you to win is to just stick to the technicals and the fundamentals. And what I'm telling you right now is the market is breaking down, the market is going down, and it's triggered by what's happening overseas. I'll keep you updated on what's happening also on should this deteriorate into something much worse. I'll keep you updated. I'll make videos about it, and just comment below if you have any questions that you would want me to make videos on, because again, the heart of all of this is to keep you updated so that you know what you're doing. You have a plan, you have a strategy, you have a narrative that you can make money off of the markets as well. So I'm going to Hong Kong this weekend. For those who are in other cities, Dubai, Qatar, Cebu, Iloilo, Davao, Manila, we will have our sessions there as well. The link is down below. And this is Marvin Germo in a very rainy and gloomy Tuesday lunchtime. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.